A former priest at a West Michigan Catholic church could face more than a decade in prison for holding a teenage boy against his will and wrapping him in plastic.
Brian Stanley is accused of immobilizing the boy in a janitor's room at St. Margaret's Church in Otsego. He appeared in an Allegan County courtroom today.
13 on your side, Lakeshore reporter Noah Fromson was there for the hearing and joins us now to tell us what happened. Noah.
Yeah, Nick, Juliet, these charges were brought by Attorney General Dana Nessel's office, and Nessel says that there are records showing this isn't the only time that Stanley's been accused of engaging in what she's calling sexually motivated conduct. They're not far off the main strip in Otsego. Two places, St. Margaret's Church and school, where children congregate.
Your name, sir?
Brian Stanley.
It's where Father Brian Stanley once preached, and where he's now accused of holding a teenage boy against his will, wrapping him tightly in plastic and using masking tape to cover his eyes and mouth.
This is what's known as unlawful imprisonment. It is a felony, is punishable by up to 15 years and or $20,000.
Attorney General Dana Nessel brought the charges after seizing millions of pages of documents from the 7 Michigan dioceses last year. She said Stanley left the boy alone in a janitor's room for over an hour before letting him go.
Do you understand that charge?
Nessel said records from the Kalamazoo Diocese showed Stanley had a history of this type of sexually motivated conduct. In a statement, the diocese said they immediately reported the incident to CPS and Otsego police after learning about it in 2013. Otsego police conducted an investigation and told us the 17-year-old and his parents stood by Stanley, denying any wrongdoing. The prosecuting attorney then decided there wasn't enough to charge him. The diocese went on, saying they learned of additional allegations 4 years later in Coldwater, which also resulted in no criminal charges. Stanley's bond was initially set at $100,000.
Do you wish to address bond?
Yes. Can I get it reduced?
Yes. Is there a dollar amount you can make?
$5,000.
Stanley was placed on administrative leave in 2017 and is still prohibited from public ministry. And Stanley is scheduled to be back in court for a probable cause conference next week. His preliminary hearing is set for September 4th. We're reporting in Otsego. Back to you, Nick and Juliet.